Wizards of the Coast sent me a Final Fantasy booster box to show off on my channel as part of the ambassador program. So I am going to open this up and we're going to see what cards I get. There's some serious chase cards in this set. The boosters that are in here are the draftable boosters, also called play boosters. They include cards that are standard legal, bonus sheet cards, and also some very pretty alt art. Some of the alt arts are collector boosters only, but some of them can be found in here. Just, whoop, there we are. Crack this bad boy open. So this is a play booster box, which means it does have a whole bunch of boosties in it. Enough to run your own little event. Oh, hey, Noctis. Hey, Vivi. I hope I open a Vivi in here. This goes over the draft archetypes in the set. So if you are planning on playing limited, this is a great little overview. And this is just about like where to find your events and stuff. What this card gallery has. Yeah, this is neat. We have the first standard crossover set. There's going to be a couple other ones. We're getting Avatar: The Last Airbender and Spider-Man this year as well. But the first one is Final Fantasy, and honestly, it's probably going to be the best one, even though it doesn't have General Iroh in it. I know, we all want to see our favorite boy. But instead of that, we get Cloud Strife. So many pictures of Cloud Strife. So I'm going to start cracking open these boosties. Hold up, Avatar? Yeah. General Iroh from Avatar? Yeah. I mean, I assume he's gonna get cards, because, like, he's awesome and a really cool character from the Avatar, like, franchise. I love him. I was watching Avatar: The Last Airbender on my plane ride back from LA. They had the whole first season. I was like, oh, yeah, give me my Zuko fix. Give me my Zuko fix. I'm having trouble with my camera moving around, so I do apologize that this is kind of, like, tilted. I'm moving this around. It's not really helping. Tilt. Tilt. Tilt controls. I'm using tilt controls. Well, it'll be kind of crooked, but I promise my piles will also be kind of crooked. Stack these bad boys up. Oh my god, that's a tower. My beautiful tower of cards. It is about to fall. It won't. The Dragon of the West. I think Iroh will get multiple cards. I think there'll be one from before he gets buff. And another one. But you know what? We'll talk about that when we get there. Because now it's time for Final Fantasy. And we got Chocobos. Gaishal Greens makes you a Chocobo card. We've got Magic Damper. It is a way to stop counterspells. It's essentially the same as Shore Up, if I remember right. Just the same card, different name, different art. Bound Moogle. We got Moogles and Chocobos. That's how you know it's Final Fantasy. Gluten-free Ifrits. In case you have trouble with wheat. Ahriman. The Flying Eyeball. It's got Death Touch. We got Merfolk. A Monk's Fist. That's a job select card. That's something new to this set. It's a lot like Living Weapon or Mirrodin. Comes with a 1/1 hero and automatically equips itself to it. And oh, I actually already got a card from the bonus sheet, Through the Ages. So this is not necessarily a standard legal card unless it has another printing somewhere else in standard. This is Wall of Omens. So it's a wall and it draws you a card. It's got cool art. Some of these have really great art and some of them have very, very mediocre art. It is because all of the art is existing art. They have no regular frame on these. Some of them are like a mono art, classic things from the game manuals. And other ones are like screenshots, renders from inside the game. You'll see them when we get to them. Oh, it's Glorbo. Gladiolus. He's one of the Final Fantasy 15 boys on our road trip. He's also an uncommon. Chocobo Racing. Makes Chocobos. Battle menu. It has attack. Ability, magic, and item. Wow, it's like I'm really playing Final Fantasy. Yo, it's Sephiroth's sword. We got the Masamune, which, by the way, doubles his abilities. It pretty much makes it so his stuff triggers twice. It makes him really hard to deal with because he forces blocks. But on its own, it's not as helpful. It's pretty much just good with him. Still a cool rare. Oh, I got another rare. Realm Reborn. It's shiny. It's not that good. It's kind of expensive, but if you wanted your expansion or complete renewal of Final Fantasy XIV, there you go. Realm Reborn. Battle Menu seems like a sleeper. Good card. It's definitely good for limited because it's so versatile. I got a town here. That's one of the common towns. Just taps for 2 different colors. Comes in tapped. And here's one of the hero tokens. I think a lot of these are player characters of Wizards of the Coast employees, which is cute. Except for this one, because it's a pink-haired Lalafell. Yeah, it's like an expensive Cryptolith, right? I feel like if it cost 4 mana, I'd be down with it. And it also, I think, should make it self-tap for mana. It's really weird to me that it doesn't. So far, all of the cards I've shown here are legal and standard except for one. And it has a very different frame, but there's also alt arts in this set and other borderless cards, which you might see later. Yeah, I like the idea of chanting using my equipment to tap for itself, to equip itself. I don't think I'd play that in limited, though. Suplex. So you can suplex the train. It's also a very good removal spell. It can get rid of the 1 ring. It's like a slower, more exiling a braid. Fishman. Airship Crash. This is a better Crushing Canopy kind of card. Tend to be pretty helpful. Retrieve the Esper. Helpful and limited. Fate of the Sun Crest. A Rapier for red mages. A Staff for white mages. These are the ones that all have job select, so they come with the hero token. Aerial Unit. Lionheart, which is non-legendary, unlike this. It's also uncommon and not as powerful. Not bad. Dark Knight's Greatsword. It's not, like, terrible, but I wouldn't call it that great. Go! It's Sin! Spira's Punishment. Nice, Sin. Sin is actually really sweet for limited. This is one of those big, high-cost, super cool cards. It randomly gets you spells, which if you're into, or it's actually just permanent cards, if you're into, is fun. I love the element of chaos. I think this is a cool card. Is it super strong? No, but it is pretty strong for limited. It's a 7-mana 7/7 flyer. That said, on this bonus sheet, there's Atraxa, the 7-mana 7/7 flying Vigilant Death Touch, lifelink that also fills up your hand. This triggers on enter and attack at least. Yay, Sin! Oh, I also got Jill, Shiva's Dominant, which, if you've seen these cards before, you know, turns into Shiva. There's a whole cycle of the Final Fantasy XVI main cast that turns into their summons here. They're all pretty good. Reach for the... not stars. Horizon! Reach for the horizon gets you towns or basics. Plains. It's got 7th Heaven on it. Nice. And I got an art card in this pack. Put that over there. Art cards aren't in every set booster anymore, thank goodness. So you don't feel flooded by them. They're kind of like a pleasant surprise when you find one. There's no 4 in there. It's just Reach the Horizon. Yeah, it's just Reach the Horizon. Paladin's Arms. Paladin's Legs. Paladin's Feet. Sabatender. Spiky Boy, cornered by black mages. Does in fact make one of those black mage tokens, which you might see later. They're black wizards, like color is black, type is wizard. Commune with beavers, because guy speak beaver. Ice Flan! Ice Flan, it stuns things. Kind of what you would expect an Ice Flan to do. Crossroads Village, this is a town that lets you pick its color, but it enters tapped. Laughing Mad. Tifa's Limit Break. Can make your hits a little stronger. This is actually the first Tonberry I've opened. He moves very slowly and carries a big knife. Very appropriately has first strike and death touch, but only on your turn and only after it's done unstunning itself. Him monkey. But actually not an alien on his creature type. He's a human mutant scout. They did put alien on Genova, but not on Zidane. He's an act of treason on a creature. He's pretty cool. Cool for one of the uncommons. You like the flavor in the set? A lot of it's great. Like catching fish and then cooking the fish. Turns into a land. Oh, speaking of our Final Fantasy 15 boys, it's their car, the Regalia. This gets you lands when it attacks. It also has haste, so you can attack with it right away. World map. A town. Hero token. Treasure token. When are we going to get a Star Trek set? I would be not at all surprised if Paramount was like, hey man, we like what you did with our Nickelodeon properties. Star Trek, please? You could make multiple Star Trek sets. Star Trek has had its own card games, too. Black Mage's Rod. Pristine Wanderings. Geekern Merchant. Slash of Light. Obsidian Elder. Makes another Black Mage. Magic Pot has a goblin in it. That's me. That's me asking if you'd like to give me $5 so I can buy more magic cards. White Orosites. Rufus Shinra, who makes the Dark Star dog. You can see it in the art there. I haven't seen a Dark Star token yet. I'm sure they made one. Unexpected request. Please kidnap me. I start begging. Travel the overworld. Oh, yay. It's Bart's and Boko. It's cute. It has affinity for towns, which you could definitely like try to force towns as an archetype in Limited. Crystal Fragments. This is an alt art Crystal Fragments. It transforms into Alexander. The alt art on that's kind of nice. And Louisoix's Sacrifice. I'm not sure how to say the name. I'm going to go with Louisoix. It's a counterspell. I've seen a lot of people speculating on this one for CEDH because it can be a 1-mana counterspell, but it requires sacrificing a legendary creature. Otherwise, it costs 3 mana. Yeah, I think somebody was telling me about how to say that before. Nailed it? Nice! And I know how to say this jerk's name. Bam, because I say it in the game. Jacked. Reluctant Guardian. It's your deadbeat dad. He's from 10. He turned this into Braska's File Aeon. And oh my god, look! That's him too, kind of. For anybody who's seen my Final Fantasy quiz, I have a question on there that's, which of these is not Titus's dad? The real challenge. Got a cool swamp. Where's my land? Basic lands. There. And a hero token, which is also a chocobo! Baby! I love him. He's my best friend. The ship graveyard from 5 was on the swamp. Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, it says Final Fantasy V on it. This was at the back, so I'll just show it now. I got an art card. It is a stamped art card with Barrett on it. I like Barrett. He's got a gun arm, and he swears a lot. Kitty. It's a Quail. More chocobos! Green chocobo this time. Kutra Beforayer. A lot of the random monsters, like this one and the last one, are just from Final Fantasy XI. They're things. You fight them. They drop things that you had to use for crafting material. Great. Scorpion Sentinel. Adventurer's Airship. It's like a fairer smuggler's copter. Much fairer. Oh, neat. I got a rare from the Through the Ages list. This is Dawn Warrior's Legacy, which is Mizzix's Mastery, which doesn't feel super fitting. The art's pretty cool. It does not feel red, though, to me. This is a way to recast your instants and sorceries from your graveyard. It's still neat. Like, I like Mizzix's Mastery as a card. Don't know how it fits with Bart's. Don't think about it. Have a sorceress's schemes. Look at her. She's scheming so hard. Scheming so good. Speaking of things that bring back your spells from graveyard. Sleep magic. I could use some of that right now. Cactar! Aw, it goes out, goes fast, and then disappears. It's really weird. It hits hard too. And a fire crystal. Sweet. This discounts all your red spells, gives all your creatures haste, and lets you make temporary copies of creatures. I like that for Commander. I got an alt art of Odin, Primal Odin. This destroys a creature, then gives itself player death touch, and then gives you a little bit of card draw. It's very cool for limited. You like the art on it? Yeah, the borderless saga creature, where it kind of extends beyond the saga. And I also got a foil Retrieve the Esper and a shiny mountain. Shiny, 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 shiny. More packs. More packs. Oh, another art card. They show up at the back. That's why I'm like, oh, there it is. Art. Is that Final Fantasy 15? Like the castle? Rabanastre Royal City. There you go. I got a Shinra Reinforcements. Some goons. Some mooks. And a fat chocobo! Look at him! He's surrounded by Moogles, too. Look at him. Look at Fat Chocobo. This should be legendary. This should be legendary. He kerplunk so good. Sage's Nuliths. Weapons Vendor. Lets you equip things almost for free. Haste Magic. Guess what? It gives haste. It also gives you an Impulse Draw, which is pretty sweet. It's a lot like Blazing Crescendo. Lunatic Pandora. Weird legendary rock. It's not a mana rock. That was just a rock. Destroys things. Crossroads Village. Town. Kina Coup Gourmet. It makes additional tokens when you make tokens, which is actually fantastic and limited because of the heroes that get made by equipments. And then lets you eat the frogs. Good enough for me. Rufus Shinra. Another one. Getting kidnapped. Some more. We love getting kidnapped here. Yo, X-Death. Void Warlock, which turns into Neo X-Death Dimensions End. Not so much of a final boss here because it's 3 mana. But they could only fit so many cool rares in the set. It's kind of tough when you see like a thing that's really awesome and powerful and you're like, yo! Oh. Any chocobos? That chocobo. I also got a Summon Titan as my rare. It's huge. This is a 5 mana 7/7 with Reach and Trample. It can only really attack once though, but it gives a huge buff on its 3rd chapter. Where's rare stuff? How Fuzz, thank you for the sub. You fight X-Death straight up pretty far early in the game, so it's fitting. Yeah. And then it flips over and it becomes a bit stronger. But it still only has 3 toughness. It dies to a lightning bolt. Poison the Waters. This is the foil of the one with Kefka. Interesting how they chose to do the foiling kind of like from the bottom up. That's neat. I love the art of this card too. I've seen that they're selling it on a playmat. And I'm probably gonna pick one up because swag. Me? Ungaga. I got more chocobos. It's this one. Choco slash Mog. Chocobo and Mog. And we got Moogles. Item shopkeep. Some bad breath from a Marlboro. Bard's bow. Gotta select your job because I guess bards have bows and arrows, not instruments. Somebody was telling me that, like, the bow is actually a harp. It can be both. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. White Auracite. For more crystals. Yes, Moogle is now a magic creature type. Chocobos are just birds, but, like, that's appropriate. They are birds. Moogles are their own weird things. Hi, Garnet. Hello, X-ATM092. A samurai's katana. Swing, swing. Restoration magic. Cure. Cura. Curaga. Oh. I just saw what my next card is. This is a really good card. And I'm glad that I opened one because I was hoping to open one. It's also, unfortunately, selling for a ridiculous amount of money on the secondary market right now. It's Vivi. It's going to be good in Commander. People are going to try to make it work in all the other formats too. Because if you cast non-creature spells, it gets big and it makes a lot of mana. He's great. Yeah, he's cool. Yay, I got my Vivi! Yay, it's the boy! We love the boy. We love our little black mages. Party parrot. Yay! Yeah, this card is currently selling for like a kind of crazy amount of money on the secondary market in pre-orders. I think the price will come down a lot because even though it's good and it is also a character people really love from 9, it's not like, I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to open these sets, which means there'll be a lot of singles in circulation. Hero. Copy. Alt art foil stolen uniform. Actually looks kind of neat. The foiling on there. And there was the planes in there too. Where's my piles? Let me show this a little bit closer. Do I even know what I'm going to brew in Brawl yet? I'll brew Vivi at one point, but what is tough about Vivi is that it is a Spellslinger's commander, possibly even a combo Spellslinger commander. And I'm not is-it minded. My brain is not... My brain is not instants and sorceries. My brain is big dumb creature. Yeah, Vivi lets you make mana to use on anything, but it has to be in red or blue mana. Black Waltz number 3. It's an uncommon. I opened one up before. I had opened up some other boosters. Here we go. Hectize. This is a burglar rat kind of card. Make sure opponent discard. I do apologize for the tilted camera. I don't have like a great setup for my top-down camera, so it moves around a little bit. Town Greeter. Good for towns. What other lands? Ice Magic. It's similar to Vadrik, yes, which, Vivi is similar to Vadrik, which is another deck that, like, I can make it, but it's not my usual fare. It's a dynamic, yeah. I called it a Dutch angle before. It's great. Thunder Magic. Oh, we got Ice Magic and Thunder Magic. Chat, Thunder or Blizzard? Laughing Mad, Kefka. Hello, hello. You need all the towns for your town/gate deck with the Yoshi P card. Hopefully the towns that are commons and like, and uncommons will be really easy to get since there's one in most packs. The 2-color ones, at least. And I got Captain Lannery Storm as Van, Aspiring Sky Pirate. Makes treasures when it attacks, and it's a pretty good card in Limited. I don't know how I feel about the art. This is from the Through the Ages sheet. It's okay. It does look like a kind of goofy 3D render. You know what? Is this the only Banga that's on a card? Because that's a Banga right there, I think. Because it takes place on Ivolus, right? 12? My Lizardmen. Banga spotted. Oron's Inspiration. Does it look any better IRL than it looked on the previews? I opened Seymour on one of them. And some of the art looks better than others, but I think the 3D renders look like kind of bad proxies. Sorry, Wizards of the Coast, that was not a hit. I kind of would have rather seen, like, kind of junky fan art than this. Overkill's very funny, because negative 9,999 toughness. Prompto! Taking a selfie. He's a silly boy. Oh, it's another one of the cards I wanted. Choco. This is probably going to be the first thing I brew in Brawl because it's Choco Secret Paradise. It's a landfall and Birds Commander. Bant birds, bant chocobos, bant landfall. We doing it all. I also got a Kefka. Wow, this is a big pack. All right. This is a Kefka that makes people discard and turns into Ruler of Ruin. Very sweet. Hell yeah, dog! Paladin's Arms. A mountain. The pink-haired Lalafell again. Cursed. Floppy token. Not as cursed. Any Amano variants? I've gotten the Amano art that's on the Through the Ages cards. None of these, but in the other packs I did. I didn't get any of the signature art, I think, with those. They might only be in collector's boosters. Yeah. Oh, I got an art card. It's Delivery Moogle. Look how cute it is. He's giving you mail. Giving you mail. You are not alone. Light of Judgment. It's removal. This is also removal. You know, iconic moment. Getting stabbed by Sephiroth. Thanks, Eris. Love that for you. Gigantoad. I love the name. It's just a big frog. Rook Turret. Vane's Treachery. I believe Vane also has a card on Through the Ages, but he's not even, like, the center of the art. He's, like, standing off to the side, scheming. Syncopate. Seymour's Syncopate. Bartz and Choco having an adventure and affinity for towns. Auron's Inspiration. More Overkill. And a borderless alt art of Choco and Mog. It's still a common summon, but it's even cuter like this. I think it's very cute. I'm also a sucker. It's the weird koala moogles, though. I got one of the adventure towns here, Xanarkand. I think Xanarkand is on my playlist that I'm playing right now. Oh wait, it's a rare, so I should put it up here. Haste Magic. It's magic gives haste. More Gungaga. Wow, I'm really getting a lot of Gungagas. What? I'm on Kefka's theme right now. Oh, it was. I can't hear my music because there's like a weird thing going on outside. They're making a lot of noise. Oh, I was asking before if I was going to see a Darkstar token or Rufus. There's Darkstar. It is dog. Oh, Angel's on the other side. Better dog. This? Dog for violence. This? Dog for good boy. Dog for good boy. Is it a mid-back tail? It has like a tentacle whip coming off of its neck. There's a bunch of monsters like that. Angelo up. I got myself a Dia rat. Playing RuneScape in here. Blitzball. Shot. Waka playing Blitzball. Combat tutorial. Waka teaching me how to play Blitzball. Magitech Infantry. It's actually not that bad for artifact decks. Warrior Sword. Comes with a hero. The airship. The Blitzball, which Waka uses to teach me how to play Blitzball. The Mana Rock. Oh, I got another card from the bonus sheet. This is Memories of Nibelheim, which is also Stroke of Midnight. Okay, sure. Which is lets you destroy stuff and make a human token. I don't love the art on this either. I think the color on it's good, but it doesn't feel like a white card. It feels like it's blue or blue-black. It doesn't really make sense with the game moment. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like it happens in the middle of the night, I guess. Okay, what is with this pack? Am I being pranked? What's with the Blitzball pack? Got Titus Blitzball Star? It's like 3 different Blitzball cards in one. The Phantom Train for suplexing. Ring of the Luci? Not sure. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is sick. Gets you equipment, gets you free equipment, and also does cool samurai times. I'm glad that Gilgamesh got a cool card. There's another Gilgamesh on the reprints over here in Through the Ages. I also got another Prompto, taking selfies instead of helping the party. Vector as my land. On to the next pack. Gilgamesh? No! But also, yes, it is Gilgamesh. Not the band. Do kids still know that meme? Was it like a Sakura-Con ad? From like 15 years ago? Aerith Rescue Mission. It's Aerith Rescue Mission, I guess. It's going up the stairs or taking the elevator. Blazing Bomb. Fight On. That song might be on this playlist too. 59 flights of stairs. Look at it. The two choices are take the elevator, make 3 1/1 hero tokens, or take 59 flights of stairs, tap up to 3 target creatures, and put a stun counter on one of them. And that's you guys. And that's, I guess, Barrett getting stunned because he is not meant for 59 flights of stairs. Geishal Greens. More chocobos. Magic Damper. Another Moogle. Blitzball 2, the sequel to Blitzball. Goluf's Final Act. An Ilmeg Pixie. It's very cute looking. The Capital City. This is a cyclable town. It's uncommon. One half of the meld pair, it's Vanille, who turns into Ragnarok. We'll see if we find the other half. Oh, cool, and a wind crystal. This is part of the crystal cycle here. The crystal cycle is making the cards of the color cost 1 less. They have some static ability, and then they have an activated ability. This one is giving flying and lifelink, and if you gain life, you would actually gain twice as much life. I think this one's very good for limited, especially. Same with the red one. Gaius Van Belisar. It is a shiny one. Making people sacrifice. Charleon. Hero. Or Treasure. I'm putting that under Angelo. World's most precious dog deserves to be shown. Another art card here. Oh, it's Genova. Sick. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Put her over here with the Moogle. Thunder magic. Resentful revelation. That's him finding out about his mommy. But like his IRL mommy. Not his alien DNA mommy. Kind of both. Blitzball shot. Combat tutorial. Paladin's arms. White mage's staff. Oh, there's a little guy. You guys have any ethers? I could use an ether. Isn't his ability also called... Yeah, give me elixir! It's in the flavor text. I thought he might have had a named ability. Gold saucer. Nice! This is the Renoa that makes the Angelo token! Yay! Look at how cute they are. She's a warlock. Stolen uniform, the regular art. Cloud of Darkness. Neat. Cool and Golgari. And a lunar whale! Lunar whale sure is a vehicle that is also not having creature type whale. It does let you play things off the top of your deck, though. That's kind of cool. Ice Flan. Shiny. Swamp. Not shiny. It's the spaceship from 4. It's a lunar whale. And this is legally not a Colossal Dreadmaw. It's actually way better than a Colossal Dreadmaw because it gains you life and it has Forest Cycling. But it's still 6 mana 6/6. Dragoon's Wyvern. Gala Cat. Suplex! Goes perfect with this. I think Suplex is actually a pretty sick card. It can get rid of the 1 ring. That's all you need to know. It can get rid of the 1 ring. You like Phantom Train? I don't like it that much for limited, but it's cool that it's a free sacrifice outlet. Fish Trader. Another Goblin in a Pot. White Mage's Staff. Battle Menu. Again, very cute that you do select which action you'll take this turn. Shambling Silith. Seath? Don't know. Shiva! But not Shiva attached to the lady, just Shiva. Comes out, stuns things. I think that was the first of the saga summons. Like the summon creatures we had seen. From father to son. It's him giving you a car. It tutors for cards. It's good in Greasefang. Oh, second bonus rare. Sarah Farron. Who gets turned into crystals. That's a shame. She does make your legendary creatures cost less, though, which I think is pretty good. Then she buffs them on the back. Almost, like, all the creatures in this set outside of the hero tokens are legendary. Because that's how this set is. It's got 100 legendary creatures in it, not including the bonus sheet. Red Mage's Rapier. Ravenaster. The hero token. Or a knight token. It's a really cool looking knight. Very dramatic. Everybody goes under Angelo. I need the dog. They made the regalia in real life, did they? Was like a promo thing? That's kind of fun. Cactus Man, but not a cactar. It's like a weird grouply guy. Alright. Choco Kick. More lasagna. I'm gonna keep dreaming about lasagna. Magitech Infantry. Well, now I know what I want for dinner. It's instant ramen. I wouldn't mind having some instant ramen for dinner. I can dress it up. Boil an egg. Wouldn't mind having that. My partner actually brought home some extra salmon skin from work. So I might dress up the skin. I have to like descale it first and fry that up for dinner. Takes a little while though. Got another Through the Ages card. This is a rare. This Traxos Scourge of Crew, which I actually think is going to be better in this set than the set it was printed in. Traxos is a 4-mana 7/7 that comes in tapped and doesn't normally untap unless you cast a historic card, which happens to include sagas. Oh, look! Sagas! Artifacts. Artifacts. I wonder if this set has equipment. Sure does. Or legendaries, which is like I just mentioned, ton of them in the set. I also got, oh, Sauce's Chocobo. He's a little guy. He's 1 inch tall and he's my best friend. And also he gets bigger with landfall. It's a good card. Uncommon. Wow. Summoner's Grimoire. Can cheat creatures into play. A little slow, but very cool. Phoenix Down. Can kill skeletons, spirits, or zombies. Or reanimate creatures. Vector. Another hero. It's oh my god. Sorry. Look at Kina in the background. Look at with the big fork. Hell yeah. That can go on top. Can't bring back Aerith? No, because it has to have a mana value of 4 or less. How flavorful. Frog is also flavorful. Frog. More Wanderings. Rat Boys. Slash of Light. Rapiers. Rods. I like the art of the Black Mage on this. More Ramen. Eris is dead. And this is Strixhaven Stadium as Lucas Stadium. Not the worst. It doesn't look terrible on the card. I feel like this being colorless helps too, because it is kind of colorless looking. This is Sports Skip Ball. If you want to play Blitzball, you do it here. Queen Braun makes the Black Mage tokens, which there is one, I believe, in here. Makes the Black Mages. I also got Eden, Seed of the Sanctum, a colorless town. Evil Reawakens. Mwahahahahaha. It's reanimation. Side quest. Hunt the Mark. Becoming Yasmat, Ultimate Mark. Something about this card is very Monster Hunter. What is it from? Final Fantasy 12. Neat. Big monster. It's on a board and then you hunt it down. Cool. We're going to Xanarkand again. To Lasting Faith, which makes a giant hero token, and then it can be a land too. In 12, there are hunt boards. Estes Trip. Very nice way to recast spells, not just from your graveyard, but your opponent's graveyard too. And more Gunga. Okay, what's with all the Gungagas? How many Gungagas have I opened? 3? Me? Gungaga. There's no Final Fantasy Tactics in this because it is only the mainline games. Final Fantasy 1 through 16, not including the sequels like X2 or 13-2. And it also doesn't include spin-off games, Crystal Chronicles, Tactics. Yeah, there's no Final Fantasy snowboarding. Like, what are we even doing with our life? Warrior's Soid. I'm gonna get a Surge Foil Gungaga. Thank goodness those are not in these packs. As much as I'd like a Surge Foil for swag, I don't want another Gungaga. Yeah, 13-3, also not represented. Zach is a card, but he isn't in the mainline games. He appears in Final Fantasy VII, but it's like flashback. He's not like a main character though, because he's like in Cloud's past, right? White Auracite. He's definitely a beloved character though. Crossroads Village. Chat, send all your Gungagas to my P.O. box. Aha! I don't have a P.O. box. But if I did, I'd ask you to send me all your Chocobos. So I could have the world's biggest Choco collection. Ash, again. I actually like that as an uncommon. Circle of Power. So your mages can buff themselves and refuse to move out of their ley lines. Thief's Knife. Yeah, you could send into Voxy's P.O. box and just, like, not explain it. And she'd be like, why am I getting these? Ooh, Darkness Crystal! Sweet. Darkness Crystal stops your opponent's things from dying and exiles them instead. Makes your black spells cost less, and then lets you play the cards that were exiled with it. Sweet. Shiny Emperor of Pelamecia. Lord Master of Hell. You go here. Mountain! And Art of Kefka. This is from Ruinous Ultimatum. Yeah, Ruinous Ultimatum. It's sweet, though. Would I sign people's Gungagas at MagicCon? Yes. But please don't. Please don't make me sign Gungagas. Let me sign Chocobos. Let me sign Kefkas. Let me sign Eris, because she's cute. If you bring me a freaking Shantoto to sign, like, I might write an expletive on it for daring put a freaking Taru in front of me. I'll still sign it, but I won't be happy about it. Let me sign a golden Chocobo. As much as I love defacing expensive things, you can get somebody cooler than me to deface it. Definitely. What about the Lalafell? I don't dislike Lalafell as much as I dislike Taru. I'm a hater. You have to write a rhyme on it. Let multiple people sign it. Nice. Another Ash. Ash and Auracite paired together again. More Circles of Power. Thieves' Knives. Yes, this set has 2 dwarves in it. No, 3 dwarves in it. The 2 actual dwarves and then the Taru. Right? Or are there more? Sweet. I got a Genova. Turns things into mutants. And then when they die, you draw cards. Oh, sweet. Also, Ishtola. Cat. This is the cat that double blinkies. Very good for enter the battlefield-y stuff. That's awesome. Got an airship. It's also cat mommy per people in chat. Hero. Robot. Yes, I think that the Genova card is okay because it like self-enables, but it will get better. It'll get way better as we get more cards that are just naturally mutants. Like from X-Men. Which, I don't know, we're getting 3 Marvel sets. One is Spider-Man. I feel like the other 2 are going to be X-Men and Avengers. I don't know for sure because I don't know anything about the sets for like the next 2 years. Other than, I guess we're getting... We're getting a Lorwyn set. I think it's the first set next year. Because those are like 3 huge IPs that also have like tons of very notable characters. They could narrow it down from like Avengers though to like, yeah, Fantastic Four or something. And they'd still probably have enough. Those comics are so expansive that you can do whatever. These comics have existed for so long and have had so many iterations and crossovers. You can do whatever you want. They could do an arc, that's true. They could do something like the Secret War arc. Hey, Nick. Nick, do you want to show off a card? All right, I'm gonna give you the rare from this pack. It's boring. Okay, I'm gonna give you a card that I want you to just like show under the camera and talk about. All right, so Nick's gonna help me with this review.
See, this is here it is. This is Chocobo. This is a Chocomog. It is a Moglin. Moogle. This is a Moogle riding a big chicken. It's got Wark
and Kupo.
Yeah. This is a good card. It summons a chicken and also another guy. You could use this in any deck really. As long as you have mana to play it. So keep that in mind.
Thank you so much, Nick. That's a really helpful review of Choco/Mog. It has Wark and Kupo. I love you so much. Have a good time. You're inspired. Item shopkeep. Enters airship. Lock coal. Death touch and lifelink. Buying 60 of them right now. I hope it costs approximately 10 cents. Barrett? I should have given Nick a Gungaga for good luck. Unfortunately, these cards cannot leave my apartment right now because the set does not... It's not out there. Whoopworm. More catching fish. And cooking fish. How many more packs are there? This many. Ishgard. It's the holy, see? It's got faith and grief. It is also a land. It's one of the rare adventure towns. Have I opened any SIDS? No! I have opened 0 SIDS in all of my packs, including the other boosters that I did before this. Ooh, shiny forest. Ishgard is the land of the dragoons? I can only choose to believe you. Because I don't know much about Final Fantasy XIV, because I did not get very far when I was playing it. Because of voice acting, and the fact that I was a protagonist made me upset. I don't like being a protagonist. I want to be a regular Joe Schmo in an MMO. Foil Keycurn. Him. He should have the rat type. He's a beast citizen, but he's very rat-like. Sage's Nulith. Weapons vendor for free equipies. Well, 1 mana equipies. Gotta go fast. Reinforcements. What is with how many airships? I've gotten the airships. Where's the SIDS? Laughing Mad. A fine hound. It taps for mana of any color and also makes your humans bigger based on the number of dogs you have. And there are 2 guys who make dog tokens in this set. Ambrosia Whiteheart. Legendary Chocobo. That can go with my Choco. Demon Wall. Name? Demon Wall. Occupation? Demon Wall. It's demon and it's a wall. What more could you want? I manifested a Vivi so I can also manifest a Cid. Okay, well, here's Ignis. He's gonna make me dinner. And here's Dion, who turns into Bahamut. That's pretty awesome. Also gives all of your knights jump. So they have flying during your turn because they are dragoons. Another Cloud of Darkness, but this one's shiny. There's your big boss. Oh, wow. There's a Waste in here. Not very useful for limited, but still cool to have. And... Hero. I don't think I've seen this hero before. Hero. More Chocobo. Look at him. That's a different... Wait, that's a different art than the other one. Two different Chocobos. Look. I love them. I love Chocobos. I love Bird. I return with more packs. Let's start cracking. I can tell this one has an art card because I can see the back of it. When you open the back of the booster, you'll see like that. What is that? That's really cool looking. Summon Leviathan? Sweet. That also looks like it would make a cool, like, playmat or something. It's Leviathan, yeah. A Marlboro. Bird's Bow. Rook Turret. Going up more stairs. And being really judgy about it. More Laughing Mad. Vane's Treachery. Summon Seymour's Mom. Anima. Omega, Heartless Evolution. It's big and it's Simic. And it's also a legendary uncommon. Tiva's Limit Break. For more punchy, more kicky, more power. More Ultimishas. I feel like I've hit a bunch of Ultimishas. And Utella, Great Sage. This is a 5-mana 3/3 human wizard that makes heroes. It also will sacrifice itself and deal damage based on mana spent on a spell if you cast something that costs 8 or more. In the middle, it'll just, like, draw you stuff. Yeah, he doesn't have flavor text, so we can't call you a spoony bard. Nor can you call him a spoony bard. Boop. Choco Kit! It's a shiny one. And a Charlion, Nation of Scholars. What game is that from? Oh, 14. No wonder I have no idea what it is. I feel like what I ought to do is go play a little 14. I have enough friends who play that I know that they could hold my hand while I get through the early game, which is, my understanding is it's the worst part of the game. Once you're 60 hours in and you make it to, like, Shadowbringers or whatever, that's when the real stuff starts. You think this is gonna be the cool pack? I mean, it's got Dreams of Ladanya and Chocobos kicking people. And Paladin Arms. Oh, you just gotta get the Heavensward first. Okay, gotta get the Heavensward. And then the game is more tolerable. Got it. I heard the voice acting also changes, which is very important. Yes, yes, the Heavensward is when the voice acting changes. Hi, Prompto. Okay, you're red, not multicolored. Oop. Final act. Pixie. Yo! It's Bahamut! Not Dion that turns into Bahamut. It's just straight up a 9-mana, colorless saga dragon. It destroys things, it draws cards, and it does Mega Flare. Hell yeah. Yeah. Bahamut, let's go. I think that's cool. You were right. This pack does have cool stuff. Oh. There's another rare in here. There's another rare. There's Vincent Valentine. Galleon Beast. The weirdest thing about this card is that he's just got the creature type Assassin. He's not a mutant. He's not a vampire. He's not a demon. He's just an assassin. Weird, right? I don't have Knights of the Round yet. Toad. How many FCA cards have I pulled so far? Let me do a quick count. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far in this box. There's supposed to be 1 in every 3 boosters. So I'm not sure what rate I've been hitting so far. Could Sarkhan turn into Bahamut? And would he get Saga stuff? If Sarkhan saw Bahamut enter, he can turn into Bahamut. But he would not have any lore counters on him unless the Bahamut entered before your main phase started. So like in your upkeep, if you somehow flashed this out or reanimated it, he would get the first chapter. But otherwise, he would just be a 9/9 because this is a dragon and it is a creature that would enter and he can become a copy of it. Yep, sagas only get lore counters when they enter or at the beginning of your first main phase. How do you play two-sided cards in paper? You use either proxy cards, so like cards that have what it is written on them, where they have a regular card back if you're not sleeving, or you use opaque sleeves. GF Ifrit. It's gluten-free. For sensitive tummies. Ariman. T-Rexasaur. He's a Rexar. And not a Colossal Dreadmaw. Wyvern, baby. Gillicat, my girlfriend Ifrit. This is my girlfriend Ifrit. She uses fire magic. Oh, speaking of the bonus sheet, here's a Fatal Push, or Battle at the Big Bridge. Got cool art. If you bring me one of these to sign, I'll be disappointed in you. It is Shantoto, Tacticic Magician. And yes, her flavor text does rhyme. Except I disagree with it because it says Vanadil rhyming with Neil, but I always called it Vanadiel. Like L. And that's not Nell. It's Neil. Dragoon's Lance as jump. Ultros at the Opera. More Emperors of Palamecia. Lord Master of Hell. And this is one of the rare town adventures. This is one of the better ones, I feel. Instant speed makes a wizard token. And gets you just a tapped land. Bard's Bow. Mountain. It's Squall. That's from his character card, I guess. Squall Seed Mercenary. Pictures of pretty anime boys. He looks like he's saying whatever. In Final Fantasy VIII, I think about 80% of Squall's dialogue is ... Like he just ellipses in response to everything. Common cool guy problems. Cornered by black mages. He's a proto-emo boy. Yeah, him saying ... whatever. It's just how he is, okay? He says, if you say so and whatever. He's so stoic. I think he's so cool because I'm like 11. I'm trying to remember how old I was when I was watching somebody play Final Fantasy VIII. I didn't watch that much of my friends playing 8. I watched my brother's friend play through all of 9. And then 8, I watched like a full playthrough on YouTube later. Ursul's Chosen makes a bunch of dudes and puts a bunch of counters on things. First one I've seen. Ooh, Freya Crescent. This is a rat, by the way. Apparently, it is a rat. It's hard to tell. And you couldn't really tell in the game because the models in Final Fantasy IX were very chunky. Because it was on the PS1. It's cool though, it's another Dragoon. Yeah, I didn't get into 8 either. That's why I like didn't go over to my friend's house to watch them play the whole time. Wow, we sure was different before we had like on-demand video and YouTube. You had to like go to your friend's place to watch them play a game or like borrow a game from them. Wild. Fenrir. More dogs. Is your first Final Fantasy? 6 was my first Final Fantasy. I played 6, then 7, and then 10. And then 1, 2. I'm not sure if I played 1 and 2 before or after 10. I think it was after 10 because it was the remake on the DS. So I think the timing would work out that would be after 10. Yeah, I played 10 in a single Blockbuster rental. It was hard. It's hard to do that in like 4 days. Triple Triad. I revealed this card. It's silly. It lets you play a card game while you're playing a card game. Also, Sorceress's Schemes. Because we're dreaming about scheming. Insomnia. Crown City. That is the royal city from 15, right? Yeah, 15. There's another royal city in here, too. Yeah, Rabanastre Royal City from 12. The butt is back. Yes, my butt emote is finally back because I resubmitted it to Twitch this morning. And the way I see it, if they get rid of my rainbow butt during June, during Pride Month, I'm going to start complaining. Even more than I already did. Suplex. The royal city of Gungaga. Gungaga's just like a town. It's a town that won't stop showing up. Wanderings. Why is the rental so short? From Blockbuster? Because somebody else needs to rent that game. Flash of Light. Vincent's Limit Break. Turning things into cool beasts. Adventurers Inn. This is a weird one. So I mentioned before that Vayne has a card, but he's not the focus of the art. So that is Vayne. Oh, there we go. On the side. That is not Vayne in the chair. The card is Finn, the Fangbearer. That's the Death Touch card that gives you poison counters. Mm-hmm. That's Vayne on the side. He's schemy. An annoying kid with Death Touch also would have made sense. Why not just have an image of Vayne? I don't know. Here's a big, cool, flexible beast. Like, I really do not understand how they got green from this, other than, like, I guess the uniform's kind of green. The chair is green. It's a weird choice. And we were talking about dwarves before. This guy has dwarf synergy. There's more dwarf synergy in this set than there was in Aether Drift, despite one of the main settings of it being Avishkar / Kaladesh. He got that dwarf synergy. Coral Sword. This does not have roll, by the way. It does not come with a hero token. It is more of a combat trick. Oh my god, it's the Alt Art of Stiltskin. I had not seen this yet. Wow, that's cute! That's so goofy looking. Look at him. Look at him. That's adorable. Thunder Magic. And a Simic Town. We got a hero and a treasure. Yes, a lot of these feel like weird proxies. Like, if somebody showed up to my LGS like 6 months ago with this as their commander, I would have been like, oh, that's cute. It's kind of hard to read, but I'm glad that you're putting like your favorite anime boys or whatever on your card. Because I don't mind playing against proxies as long as they're like legible and not garbage quality. A lot of 3D renders are weird. Simic Town, what's its name? Wado Salam Faraway Gateway? Or Far Plain Gateway? Failed on pronouncing it? Yeah, man, I don't know what a Guado Salam is. It's where Seymour's from. Good for him. Trip for you. Goo-boo. Goo-boo. Guac and salami. Guacamole and salami. I could go for guac and salami. I just got a text back from Nick saying he would like it if I fried up the salmon skin tonight. So once I'm done opening this stuff up, I'm going to put it away and get my hands covered in fish scales because I got to descale 2 salmon flaps of skin in order to make some dinner. Should be great. Yeah. Giboo! And also Iron Giant. Capital City. Another Crystals Chosen. Another Freya. And Fang. That's the other side of the meld pair. One with, I think, Ragnarok on it. Another Primal Odin. Okay. This is the one that destroys things and becomes player death touch. Adventurer's Inn. Forest. A hero. And a robot. Get the Vivi. Look at him. Look at him. Look. Look. He's so cute. Yeah, they should have Nick officially reveal all the cards by Wizards of the Coast. They should have him just like sit in a dark room with magic cards, reading their names out loud and their abilities. Did I get another one? No, it's the same one as before. Same Vivi. He's cute though. A rapier. A rod. Crash. Retrieve the Esper. I wouldn't mind opening a second one. One to put in a deck and one to just like, I don't know, chill on. I can't sell or trade any of the cards that I get in these packs because they are, they were given to me as part of the ambassador program. They have us like sign an agreement that we're not going to try to sell them or sell the sealed product. So I'll put them in my decks. Poison of Waters. Cool. Swallowed by Leviathan. Yeah, and I think I mentioned this before, but I believe the reason for that is so the content creators that are ambassadors don't just like sit there on the product until it appreciates in value for like collector's boosters and stuff and then sell it off. Oh, hey, there's a judge. Judge Magister Gabrainth. So he says, a judge, you know he's from 12. Renroll, thank you for the sub. Thank you for supporting the channel and taking money out of Jeff Bezos' pockets and putting it into mine so I can buy more magic cards. And then use those cards to collect cards in Final Fantasy XIV so I can get a mount, which is a card. Moogle's Valor. For each creature you control, make a Moogle with lifelink. Then your creatures get indestructible. It makes a bunch of Moogles. So valorous, so Moogle-ish. Another capital city. I'm gone. Have I got any realms paintings? I don't think so. This is Edgar. To look up who it was. This is the one in the back. I've got 4 packs left. So close. Yeah, we're supposed to use the stuff they send us to make content. That's what I'm doing right now, making content. You guys should watch the video in the stream. Everybody who hears me saying this is watching the video / the stream. That's where my revenue comes from. People watching my channel from Prime subs like that one. Thank you for supporting the stream. No SIDS! An entire box and not a single SID. This better have a freaking SID in it. There's no SID in this pack. Nope. You're not alone. I am alone. There's no SIDs. Light of Judgment. I want chocobos. I want SIDs. World maps. Togekiss. Nature's Claim. Cool. Or Search for the Frozen Esper. This is the only pixel art card in the entire set, by the way. It's from the bonus sheet. Not standard legal. Fenrir. Albert Scavengers. Sorry, Salvagers. Oh! Eris Leo, thank you for the sub. Saying Chocoboko. Stealing more spells from Graveyard with Christus. Ninja's Blaze. Yeah, I love that it says the game in the bottom left. That's the best, because otherwise I would not know what a Gubu Gardener is. Because it was like a random mob in 11. Look at him, he's Gubu. He's gardening for Gubus. Island. Rock. That's a wizard. That's a black mage. 3 packs remain. No SIDs spotted. There's a pixel art secret lair, but not pixel Final Fantasy art. But where's Sid? 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 I'm just going straight through here. Sid? Where's Sid? There's no SIDs. No SIDs. Is there an Irvine card from Final Fantasy VIII? I don't think so. You can check on Scryfall, though. If you type !FF, it'll link you to a gallery that will show you all the cards and should allow you to search through them. Hecties. You think the second to last pack will have a SID in it? You think I'll have one SID in an entire booster box? Because that, you know what worries me about that? There's 15 different arts of SID. And if you want to collect one of each, it's going to be hard. Oh, this is Minwu or Mengara. Definitely a good card for limited. Mengara is just generally like a nice card for Commander too, because it gets you extra card draw when your opponents do things like cast additional spells or attack you with a bunch of stuff. At least that one feels like a white art. Opera Love Song. It's a lot better before the giant octopus attacks. Delivery Moogle, it's so cute. Also, I think it's going to be a pretty good card in limited. Poo-Poo UFO. That is over there. Oh, cool! A Garland! Maybe you cast a non-creature spell, you surveil, and you can transform him. So you could have Chaos! Chaos never truly dies. There's a Barrett card, yes. Oh, somebody was asking if the cards that have, like, creatures with guns or characters with guns are not depicted. I believe that there's, like, some Shinra guys also depicted with guns. Ooh, another gluten-free Cerberus. This is the guy who copies your instants and sorceries. Ahriman. Island. Sure is. Hero. This definitely looks like somebody's player character. I'm checking. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. It's not that. It's not you. It's not you. It's not these. It's not that. It's not you. It's not even this. It's a fancy doggy, but it's not Sid. It's Saz with his chocobo, but it's not Sid. Shiny Freya. Windurst. Kissing. But it's not Sid. Dang, if you told somebody 5 years ago that, like, you'd just be able to open up a booster pack and get a picture of Yuna and Titus kissing, I I mean, like, you're pranking me, right, dog? Right, dog? Nah. That was in my booster pack. I mean, like, listen, it's better than the stuff on DeviantArt, but it is still, like... unexpected. Did not expect to see that in the pack. There is one pack left. Everybody in chat, let me know what you think is going to be in this pack. The commons, the uncommons, the rares, the legends. It's the last pack. Misprint pack. All 15 cards are Cid. Buster Sword. Okay. Cid again. Okay. Phoenix down. Final Fantasy 16 Cid specifically. 2 Mana Cloud. Sephiroth. 4 different Cids. Dreaming for Big Sephiroth. Cid dressed as Jace. 1 more Gungaga. All right. It is Haste Magic. Shinra Reinforcements. Oh, they don't have guns. They have bully sticks. Whatever those are called. Town Greeter. Ice Magic. Dwarven Castle Guard. Sahagin. Monk's Fist. Black Waltz, number 3. The Prima Vista. Rydia's Return. Side quest. Raise a Chocobo to get the Black Chocobo. Like, I'm not upset about getting a Black Chocobo because, like, I do love Chocobos. We're on to the rare. Esper Origins. It does transform if you cast it from your graveyard into Esper Modern. The creation of Terra. But it is not Cid! This is your fault, Vayne. This is his fault. I'm blaming you. Island. And a signed card art of... Who the heck is that? Jill. I didn't play 16. That's Jill. Well, at least I got Vivi. And no Cids! By the way, like, I opened up an entire box and 2 fat packs. No Cids. Are you sure he's in the set? Did they forget to actually put him in boosters? Dang, that's a shame. Let me know in the comments and in the chat if you end up getting any Cids at your pre-release. Please.